Hey guys, I'm going to do some more problems for the worksheet, so let's jump right in. So right now we're going to be learning how to use parentheses. So what you want to do is basically just work out whatever's in the parentheses and then do the rest. So for this example, it's asking 4 plus 3 in parentheses times 6. So what you're going to do is do the parentheses first, which is 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So now it's 7 over here. And then times 6, and the times 6 is right here, so it stayed the same. So 7 times 6 is equal to 42. So let's go to the first question. I already underlined the parentheses. So basically, we're going to have to do 4 times 5, which is equal to 20. So we're just going to plug that in right here. And it makes it simpler, so it's going to be 3 plus 20 is equal to 23. That's the first answer. So then the second question is asking in parentheses 5 plus 4 times 3. So first do the parentheses, which is 5 plus 4, which is equal to 9. And you plug that in. So 9 times 3 is equal to 27. Now for the last example, it's going to be asking 7 times in parentheses 5 minus 2. So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So we're going to plug that in. And now it's just going to be 7 times 3, which is equal to 21. So moving on, we're going to learn how to multiply decimals to the nearest hundredth. So by doing this, we're just going to be doing standard multiplication. So 8.34 times 4.23. So 3 times 4 is equal to 12. 3 times 3 is equal to 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. 3 times 8 is equal to 24 plus 1 is equal to 25. So starting a new row, and now we're doing 2's. So 2 times 4 is equal to 8. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. And 2 times 8 is equal to 16. On to the next row. So 2 zeros now. So 4 times 4 is equal to 16. 4 times 3 is equal to 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. 4 times 8 is equal to 32 plus 1 is equal to 33. So now we're just going to add. So 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. 0 plus 8 plus 0 is equal to 8. 5 plus 6 is equal to 11 plus 6 is equal to 17. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 3 plus 6 is equal to 9, and 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, and 3 plus nothing is equal to 3. So now we go back to our decimals, and we see how many places there are after it. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So we're going to move the decimal from the zeros into 1, 2, 3, 4. So now our answer is going to be 35.2782, but we're not done because we're supposed to round to the nearest hundredth. So this place is the tenths, and this place is equal to the 100ths. So we're going to have to round to here, so we're going to have to look at the next number next to it and see if it's bigger than 5, then it's gonna make it go up by 1. And if it's less than 5, then it's gonna be the same thing, just 0, I guess. And so since 8 is greater than 5, it's gonna make this number go up by 1. So our final answer is gonna be 35.28. Okay, so now moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing adding fractions with different denominators. So what we want to do first is look at the denominators and also write down the multiples of it. So it'd be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. And for 5, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So now that we wrote all the multiples for these denominators of the fractions, we're going to try to find the common one. So basically, whatever number that comes up in both multiples, it's going to be our new denominator. So right here you can see that 30 is here and that 30 is also here. So now we know that our 30 is going to be our new denominator. So now we need to find out how to get 5 over 6 plus 4 over 5 into these numbers. So we don't know what the numerators are yet, so we're going to figure it out by finding how much 6 goes in, what times 6 is equal to 30, because the denominator changes to 6 to 30. So we know that 5 times 6 is equal to 30, so we're multiplying by 5 here, and whatever you do with your denominator, you should be doing it with your numerator too. So we're going to multiply this by 5 so that we could get our new fraction, which would be 25 over 30. Again, this is because 6 times 5 is equal to 30, so now we're doing 5 times 5 is equal to 25, because whatever you do to your denominator is what you do to your numerator. So again, we're trying to find out how you get 30 from 5. So 5, well, we know that 6 times 5 is equal to 30, so then 5 times 6 would obviously go and get 30, so multiply by 6, and of course, numerator, do it to the same, so 4 times 6 would be 24 over 30. And now, all we have to do is add, and so 25 plus 24 is equal to 49. And when adding denominators, if they're the same number, you just leave them alone and the same. So it'd be 49 over 30, but we're not done yet because we had to simplify it. It would be 1 3/10. And that's your answer. Okay, so now we're on our last page and we're trying to figure out how to do algebraic expressions. So for number 1, it's asking 2x plus 3. So in the parentheses, it's telling us that x is equal to 2, so all we have to do is plug it in. So 2, and since x is equal to 2, we're going to put 2 over here, plus 3. So to find this out, it's going to be 2 times 2, 2 times 2 is equal to 4, plus 3. So then 4 plus 3 is equal to 7, and that's our answer. For the second one, it's asking 4 times a divided by 2. So we know that a is equal to 3. So now it's 4 times 3. We plug in 3 for a, divided by 2. So we're going to have to do parentheses first. So it's going to turn into 4 times 3. It's equal to 12 divided by 2. It's equal to 6. Last one, let's do number 5. 9 times y divided by 3. So in the parentheses, we know that y is equal to 2, so we're just kind of have to plug in 2 for y. So 9 times 2 divided by 3. 9 times 2 is equal to 18. And you divide by 3, which is equal to 6.